To start off my makeup, I'm going to use Kiehl Micro Blur Skin Perfector for my skin. Don't need very much. Work it in your hand and pat it off. Next, I'm going to use the Bare Mineral Blemish Remedy. Give myself quite a little bit. Using the Lancome No. 1 brush, I'm going to swivel around. So what I'm doing right now is I'm just making sure that it blends out well. So now the next thing I'm going to do is just use my foundation brush, and I'm going to build it onto places where I feel have a little bit of skin problem or skin discoloration. Next, I'm going to combine all the layers together with my MAC Light Plus. I'm using the Chanel Tan de Soleil as my contour. And I'm going to go ahead and use my contouring brush. I'm going to pick up a large amount. It's like a chicken. So pretty much from the top part of my ear, I go toward the edge of my mouth and I kind of just brush a downward stroke. Next, we're going to try to make my forehead smaller because I have such a big forehead. And that is, I'm just going to go ahead and connect the arch of my eyebrow, and I kind of just brush it downward. Now using the liner and shadow tracer and ombre brush from Lancome, I'm going to pick that up. When I contour my nose is pretty much, I take the line, I kind of take it in a little bit because I want the Barbie doll effect, and so what I do is I kind of draw the top part first and how small I want my nose to be. Bring from my eyebrow where it starts, and I kind of just go down. And I kind of build it up. And so this way I can have a deeper look for my eye, because I don't have a high bridge nose, and for me to have a higher bridge nose, I have to focus on the shadow in this area so it looks like there's more shadow. So my nose would look taller than it is. So you kind of have to build onto that area. And to make your eyebrows more, like for your eyes to look more deep, as well as so there's more definition in your face, I also contour a little bit underneath my eyebrows and covering my eyebrows with it with the same color, so the color kind of blend in. And I also go on the bottom a little more. For my highlighting routine, I'm using NARS, the Albatross. I'm gonna go ahead and use the same brush I used for my contour and bronzer. I'm just gonna pick it up a little bit, and for this one I kind of sweep over the whole eye area because I kind of want to pick all of the area up wherever it is I'm trying to highlight, and it looks pretty much just another triangle before that one. And you might want to focus on this area pretty much, and bring it in and bring it out. So next, I'm just also going to highlight my chin a little bit. And using the smaller brush, or my foundation brush, I'm going to pick it up. And I'm kind of just pretty much go on my bridge and draw that upward. And kind of like a tree, so it goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And I'm gonna blend it up. Also, I'm gonna do that underneath my eyebrows because that's where I want the light to catch. Because this is a contouring highlighting routine, I'm going to go ahead and show you. This is my blush palette by Lancome, and it's the 323 Rose. I'm gonna go ahead and just give myself a little bit of color on my cheek. One of the weirdest things that I like to do, you don't have to do this, but this is what I like doing, is I like to go over the whole thing with my powder again. This, for some reason, makes it look so much more natural. It looked illuminating, but not as if I faked my contour. So I'm just going to brush it and kind of mesh and blend. So this way I don't have to blend it out as much, because most of these colors, they're very close to my skin already, so that's also a bonus plus. But when I kind of combine everything, I kind of seal everything in also. So now let's work on our eyebrows. I'm going to use Anastasia the color medium brown as well as soft brown. If I wanted a natural look, I would go with a soft brown. If I wanted with something more like my hair, I would go with the medium brown. And honestly, I like to blend a little bit of both whenever I think of going out. And here's why. So first, I would like to use the soft brown because this is my overall color. So I'm going to go ahead and pick it up. And I'm going to apply it. So now to complete the look, I'm going to use the darker one, the darker color, because the dark, for some reason, it's always like really good when it comes to this. But in the back, the color fade, and so I'm going to use the darker color, and I'm going to fill in the tail part of my eyebrows. Now that I look like a creeper. Just kidding. I'm gonna go ahead and finish my eye now. In order for me to achieve the perfect eye, I'm going to use dun 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 Naked 3 palette. Okay, I'm just kidding. But pretty much you're all well aware of it. I'm gonna go ahead and just, of course, use Strange for the base of my eye. Next, I'm going to use the color Trick, and I'm really going to build it up as my lid color. For my eyeliner, I'm using the Marc Jacob. Surprise, surprise. The weird part of my eyes is I will only know how well the eyelining is after I put on the upper liner, because using the Urban Decay Space Cowboy and the smaller side of the brush, I'm gonna pick it up well, and I'm gonna line the bottom part of my eye. Using the fluffy part of the brush, I'm going to just highlight my brow area with the same kind of Space Cowboy. Give myself a little shiny thing. And also, near on top of the cupid of my lips, below, to really bring it up. So now I'm gonna add false lashes. These are my Smack 'em Lash, and I'm gonna use some glue and just apply them on. These are so soft, they're like human hair. Oh my god, these lashes are so pretty on. You don't even need mascara. They're so thin in the same time being full that they just kind of blend with my real lashes without mascara. And the line of it, the thing that the bands hold them together, is so soft. I don't even have to bend it. I'm actually freaking in love with these. These are like my first time wearing them, and oh my god, I really love them. Like, they fit my eye like perfectly. It's like they were made for me, man. But pretty much, I'm going to go ahead though and try to finish the bottom of my eye. To finish this look up, I'm going to go ahead and use Buxom. I'm gonna go ahead and combine my lipstick with my chapstick. Using the Dior Fluid Stick, I'm going to go ahead and line the inner corner of my lip. Thank you so much for watching. Thank you so much for being a subscriber. I will see you next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. Bye bye.